What's up, everyone? I am Will from Guitar Center here at NAMM 2014, and I have the absolute privilege of being with Andy Powers from Taylor Guitars, who is the mastermind behind the brand new 800 series. And there's so many amazing new features. I'm going to let you do the talking because I won't do it justice. So, Andy, the floor is yours.
Well, thank you. Really, the concept behind this was, as guitar makers and players, we wanted to build better guitars. You know, the 800 series was the first real guitar series that Bob Taylor had designed, and in retrospect of our 40th anniversary, he said, you know, this guitar is as good as I possibly can make it, but I think that you can do better. Let's blow the doors open and continue in our pursuit of building a better guitar, because our goal is to improve the playing experience, the musicality, and put that into the hands of musicians everywhere. So these guitars were completely reconceived in order to optimize every possible detail. So the internal structure, the bracing, the wood thickness, the finish, the glues that everything's put together, the set of strings. Even worked with friends at Elixir to develop a new set of strings specifically for some of these models. So the result is a guitar that's more dynamic and has a bolder, it's a more responsive instrument. We heightened its musicality. So we're very, very proud of these instruments this year.
Why don't you tell us a little bit more about the new bracing and just some of those features, go into a little more detail so we can really kind of understand, because you know that it is so much work, and it's the small, subtle changes that make such a big difference.
It really is instrument is the sum of all of the parts. So in this case, for each of these guitars, I changed the bracing profiles, the placements, and how the different parts are working together to optimize each instrument. Like in this case, I have an 814 in my hand. Now this one features it's a skewed back brace scheme that changes the way the back plate moves in relation to the top to optimize its response. The 816 CE model, on the other hand, has a straight ladder braced back to optimize the way those plates move together. So for each model that we've introduced, every little attribute has been really heightened. It's been refined to its utmost to try and deliver the maximum volume, sustain, power, the balance, the very voice of the guitar.
It's just amazing. I can't stop smiling. Is that weird? I don't care. Anyways, I know it also has a new electronic system.
It does.
It's an update to the expression system, or it's a completely new system. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Well, we're calling it the expression system too, because it falls in line with our desire to build an expressive instrument. But really, this guitar is capped off with an entirely new concept behind amplifying an acoustic guitar. Rather than putting a piezo-based crystal underneath the saddle where it's just absolutely squished beyond any recognition, resulting in the kind of thin, brittle sound that we commonly associate with piezo pickups, we've put it behind the saddle where it's able to capture a lot of the three-dimensional motion of the guitar itself, as well as controlling what we call the preload on the crystal, how much tension that crystal is under. What it results in is a strangely familiar sonority. It sounds like the guitar that it's in, that has incredible dynamic range with none of the compression or artificial quality that you associate with a piezo-based system.
It's amazing, because in my experience with Taylor guitars and the expression system, it really does capture the essence of the instrument, even when plugged in, which is, for an acoustic electric, as you well know better than I do, it's really difficult.
But this is a system that is far more plug-in and play friendly than any we've ever offered, as well as being so dynamic and natural. You have a good chance of always sounding good when you go to play a show.
Who doesn't want that?
It's a first for me.
Well, now that, I could talk about this for hours, but when should we expect to see these guitars hit Guitar Center stores, guitarcenter.com? Do you have any sort of general idea?
My guess is some stores should have them already, but check your local Guitar Center and check with taylorguitars.com, because we're building and shipping these guitars daily.
Very cool. Well, it's absolutely gorgeous. The tonal qualities are amazing. This is Andy. He is responsible for it. I am Will from Guitar Center here at NAMM 2014 with Taylor Guitars. The new 800 series, there's so many new things to talk about. I can't even fit it all in. Get to your local Guitar Center, guitarcenter.com. Check it out. Play it. You're going to want one. I guarantee it. Andy, thank you so much for your time.
Thanks for being